I came in hot there. Sorry. It's been a while. I'm sorry. I actually had to blow dust off of these decks, and I think there's like 30 more decks over there that have dust all over them. So I'll be dusting off decks today. It's been a while. There's been a lot going on. I won't get into everything, but in the next couple videos, maybe there'll be a surprise to tell you. I don't want to tell you right now because there's a reason why. But anyways, so yeah, today's pick a card reading is a message for you. A message just for you, nobody else, just for you. Special for you. Special delivery message. So I've got 3 decks to pick from here. They're oracle decks. I pick so many decks during my readings, so it's just kind of like whatever. You're always going to find the right message for you. Picking a special deck, it doesn't really matter. Like, the deck doesn't matter. But whatever. You're always going to get the message that's for you. So, pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. I'm not even going to explain the decks. These are just different oracle decks. Go ahead and choose. Let's not overcomplicate it here. Hello, pile number 1. This is your reading for a message just for you. Just for you. No one else. I already have all your cards laid out. You picked this oracle deck. I don't even, what is this? The Starseed deck? Who cares? Doesn't matter. Does it matter? It doesn't. It doesn't. So right away, I'm seeing some type of load. A load that you have been carrying for a long time. And these sticks here, these sticks almost seem to, this load, this burden, have been replanted with some type of hope of something. It's like you've carried this burden for a long time, and then where you're currently at, you've replanted this burden, and this burden isn't like, it's dead. Okay? Whatever this load that you're carrying is, it's dead. It's gone. If you see like the sticks and trees here, like there's no growth there. But yet you've carried them all this way through your whole life, through this like desert too. It's like no water. Like, you've carried it through some of the hardest times. And you've, even now too, in your current circumstances, everywhere you go, you're replanting this same thing. I'm seeing these numbers too of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, making sure you have all of this with you. So let's say, I'll use an example. There's some inner child stuff here too. So let's say this is possibly something from the past. So let's say when you were a child, something happened, right? And you've gone over it and over it and over it again throughout your whole life. And the stuff that happens to us as a child does develop us into who we are, but we also have a choice in that too. We have a choice of what we want to be. Like, you can rewrite the script of who you are. So going back to that is that when in your current reality, you have made sure to keep count of all of these things that have happened to you. I've got this, I've got this, I've got this, I've got this. Trauma, lots of trauma. You've made sure to carry that trauma all the way through and make sure you check it off. Like, does that make sense? With that, you're keeping track of it and making sure you carry it with you, basically, which I relate to that. I relate to that. And because I do that too. I go back and forth between letting things go, but making sure they're with me still. It's like, you can't really let go of things until you stop keeping track of them. Like, letting go of past things, carrying unnecessary things that are no longer serving you also means not going over your checklist of them again, like reliving them over and over and over again. Do you get what I mean? And it's a hard thing to do. It's not easy. And I understand that there's this idea that this is who I am. I get that message of this is who I am. But no, that's not who you are. That's never who you were. And this golden children thing, tenderness, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. There's something that you could possibly not be tapping that's blocking you. There's some type of, not something, it is this, whatever it is that you're carrying with you is blocking something more, maybe a potential gift from coming through because you are holding on to what has already been dead and done, and what was always meant to happen for you. I think we have these contracts we sign, and I can't be 100% sure of that, but it's just based on everything that I've experienced, I do feel as though we have these contracts that we sign, and there's these experiences we want to experience, but they don't have to necessarily keep going on. And when you keep something going on and replaying it over and over, it does block you. It blocks you from anything more from coming in. You're just going over the same thing, and the universe is like, okay, it's time for the next thing. It's good. So advice here, first of all, we'll before we move on, is really do some inner child work. Go back into this maybe one last time. And no, it doesn't have to be one last time. It's as many times as you need to heal it, but do not take it with you. Anytime you get somewhere, don't replant this. I know I'm very symbolic with the way because I'm seeing it symbolically in my mind. That's the way the message is coming through. But don't replant these burdens. These burdens that you carry, anytime you get somewhere new in your life, at the top, look at the top of this hill, you're trudging through, you're at the top of this hill, and you're like, I've made it. And there's all this hope for the future, right? The star is all about hope. There's this hope for the future. Yet you all those sticks you've planted, and you're like hoping for what's next, universe, yet here's your burden. And anytime you move on to the next, maybe the universe does present you something beautiful, yet you're like, hold on, let me gather up all my traumas real quick. Let me gather up all these useless things, these things that don't serve me anymore. Let me gather them up to take them with me. It's just such a burden that needs to be released, and it's preventing you here. And I see this very freedom into some type of newness, into this is all very desolate too. And you are this golden child within this desolate desert that needs to move through this portal into without the burden, this, let me get clarifier here for this 2 of Cups. It's very possible, oh goodness, that flew out. I don't even know which one. We'll take this one. The Knight of Pentacles. They're just all over the place. Hold on. Okay, fine. I'll take those 2 that are laying there. This is quite beautiful, and I love, love, love the way Spirit talks to me here. So this 10 of Swords and then this 4 of Swords here. This pain, okay? So this pain that you've experienced, it's as though like, okay, sorry, I'm re-getting it here. Your spirit guides here, I see like spirit guides on the other side wanting, they see it's, okay, this person is made out of bread. So it's like you've been cooked, you've been baked, and you've been sliced and like ready to, like, you've been through it all. Like there's like the preparation of making bread. You have been, I feel like this idea of bread, of it's been kneaded, it's been put in the oven, it's been even cut up. Like you've been through it all. And your guides here, like they're standing by right here. If you can see, it's just a really beautiful depiction of this. They see where you're at, and like that, how much you've been through, and but how much it's grown you into this beautiful, like there's this beautiful flower that has grown from it because of everything you experience. And that is what I do believe we come into this this experience to do, is to grow and to become something beautiful out of those experiences. And your spirit guides here are like watching over, seeing you. And because of that pain, they're just, don't feel alone, basically, is this like, this message of do not feel alone in this. We're watching over you, and we see how much you have been through. And they want you to take this, this flower. See this same flower here. And I like that it's like looking back here at that, is that there's this pause here, and like they see that you are at this pause and this looking back on everything, and that is a good thing. Look back on it, heal everything, like take it with you, take the flower with you, but there needs to be like this forward movement. I almost see into that. I've just noticed these like wilted leaves on this, is this need for to not stay within this, like let's move forward here. We need to move forward. There's no need to, you just take that flower and move forward, basically. And the Two of Cups and Three of Cups, beautiful. Love, celebration. It's almost too as though it could be that, let's see, let me one more card with the let me pull from this deck. Spirit, what is it with the Two of Cups and Three of Cups? Is this just to say that they should, I'm getting the message of like that it's okay to like love, possibly, or trust in love, that life's not all bad. What are these ones too? Let's take all these. Why not? Oh, there's the Knight of Pentacles again. Yeah, that's stepping out into that you can trust that things will be good. And this foundational card, working on a foundation of love within yourself, as opposed to a new foundation, basically a foundation that's built in love, from a place of love, as opposed to the burdens that you have carried, because I'm seeing that like on the bottom of the deck there. That's so beautiful. I'll just leave that up. That life is good. That life is beautiful. Life that you are. It's that it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be like this. You do not have to keep carrying these, that life is so bright and shiny, and the sun is out, and that there's happy, good times. That's why it's just not just love, but like good times, celebration, that life is beautiful, basically. Life is beautiful, and this focus on this trauma, this that you may have experienced, the things that you have experienced, whatever it is that you resonate with, that you have been carrying, that it's where you put your focus. And if you keep focusing on these things, there's no movement forward. It blocks you. If you notice this like 10, it's just always the end. You're always, if you stay there, if you stay on the ground with the swords, like, and keep if you keep looking back at this, look back at it long enough to heal it, but like, there needs to be forward movement, basically. There needs to be forward movement. And celebration in that too. The celebration too of you being able to move past whatever this is, that too. There's celebration in that. Whatever this is, it's very celebrated of you moving forward in it. All right, let's pull some angel cards. Spirit, what other messages do you have? Teaching and learning. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. Okay. Open mind. I do feel like there is definitely there is. This limited mindset of, because of what you are. And it's hard too to break out of that. I totally get that. It's hard to break out of what you have been through, that shapes you into who you are. Like, you feel as though the things that you have been through shape who you are. And so there needs to be an openness to, that's not who I am. That the possibility of letting something go, the possibility of not carrying this, and it could be too that you fear what is on the other side of that. Who am I without this burden? Who am I at the top of this hill without these dead trees? What is out there? There might be some fear and anxiety, and what am I past this? And then also too in this is that because of everything that you have been through, it's very much, and I just got chills with that too, is that you can choose to help others. Whatever this is that you have been through makes you a helpful person to others that have possibly been through something similar, or just in general of being more open. Like even that, it expanded your mind to understand others' experience in something. So possibly it made you a better person in this lifetime to understand others around you. That it doesn't necessarily need to be the bread of who you are. Like, yes, you like that you are. Yeah, well, that too is that you are this certain type of bread. You are this certain type of, going back to the bread thing here, you are this certain loaf of bread that can relate to this other people that are that same loaf of bread and possibly help others through this too. All right, let's pull one goddess card here. Man, these decks are so dusty. Sorry if there's dust floating everywhere. As dust flies into my face. One card, please, for pile number 1. Hathor, receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. Yeah, like I said before, is this receptivity to others, to understand their experience as well. So it's not about carrying the burden with you, but about just a growth in this lifetime. Like whatever it is that you have carried, it's helped you develop yourself as a soul, but it's not meant to torture you, whatever it is that you're carrying around. You're not meant to carry this burden forever and live within it. You're meant to use it as a tool. Let's see. And also, allow yourself to be free of that too. Like, allow yourself to live live happy. I get this kind of depressed feeling here. I'm living within this, like, this sad experience over and over. But, like, there is, you don't need to do that. Allow yourself to, life is good. Life is happy. Life is warm feelings and connection with others and going out and starting new adventures and stability within the things that the adventures that you do take on. You can trust. Life is trust. Life is love. Life is warm, gushy hugs with others, you know? So yeah, that's the message. I hope that all resonated. Pile number 1. If it did not, please pick another pile. If you could please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Not that it matters anymore. I'm rarely on here. Now I'm going to try to be better about it. That would really help my channel grow. And I hope to see you on a future reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. This is your reading for a message just for you. It's all about you. It's always all about you. Just kidding. No, message for you right now. And I'm about to sneeze. So let's see if that comes out. Maybe there's something that you need to release that's just like, it's right there. So this is interesting. You picked this pile, by the way. I don't even know what pile that is. But we pulled Releasing Allegiances from it, which is a 10, which is about some type of ending, but also releasing something too. But you pulled double Ace of Swords here, which is interesting. Because this, it's just kind of funny for me, and also very confusing to me sometimes, where I'm just like, what? Why? You couldn't give me any of the cards for it? But there's some type of truth or clarity going on. But let's, so much dust. Okay. It shows you how long it's been since I've, let me pull, okay, you've got 2. Let's put those down there just to understand better. Okay, got it. You are ready to fight. Always. Always, always, always. You're always ready to fight here. I get the message too that you feel as though fighting through life or having your guard up all the time is the way. There's a control issue here going on. The way to achieve in life is to fight for it, and it's really kept you though. Like okay, I love this. Here's what you think is happening. It's like, I'm splitting the curtains of life with my knife. I've got control. I'm gaining this crown because of this knife, this sword. Look at this. Look at this here. Let me pull it up for you just to fully grasp the photo here. This sword, sorry, not knife. This sword is what you think is happening. You think that it's all golden and beautiful and this control, and it opens it opens life up to you. The curtains of life are peeled back because of this sword, and you are wielding this sword of control and fighting and battling and whatever it is that you resonate with. That's what you think is happening. But here's the truth. This is the truth. You have limited yourself in this little box because of this need to control everything. So because you are trying to fight your way through life and control everything around you, you have limited yourself to what is in the limited options of what you can control. So let's say, I'm trying to explain that better. the universe is vast. Here's the rest of look at how the universe is filled with these oceans that are full of things that you can't even see or even possibly even imagine, and maybe there's stuff that we haven't even discovered down there, and the world is vast, right? And there's all this stuff outside of this little box that, because you can't see it. And also look at all this fog too. It's just very unclear for you. But you have, I feel like I'm just keep reiterating, but does that make sense? Does that make sense? You have limited yourself to your own limited perspective. Life is so vast and big, and I just feel like this freaking reading is for me. This is me. I mean, if you ever wonder about me, this is me. I try to control everything around me, and it limits. I know it does. It's hard to let go of that. And then you come over here to this, this releasing allegiances, and it's no wonder. Okay, I get it. I get it. The reason why we want control over everything is because we're so freaking vulnerable. And what are bees? They're these things, right? You've covered yourself in bees that will protect you. They're this hive mentality that protect the hive, and the hive is you. And why are you like that? Why are you like that? Because you have been through shit. You have been through shit that makes you want to protect yourself, makes you want to have control over everything around you, because you feel as though if you don't have control, then life is going to serve you up some crap, some stuff that's going to hurt you even more. There's no wonder. And you just always have your guard up. And you feel, yeah, like, look, you feel as though that is, I'm trying to think here. Is it saying that? Well, whatever. That's the same message, regardless of what they're trying to say, is that, or regardless of what I'm trying to, whatever, moving forward, I'm keep reiterating the same message. But yeah, it's no wonder that you're like that. It's totally understand. But there is this need to release this covering yourself in protections of control and the control isn't even real. It's just it is real. You can control everything around you, but it limits your life experience. And then I see over here too is this idea to, like, this life coming in and offering you everything, but you're so focused over here on the things that you're like, no, like I've got my cups set up. I've had these cups that I know these cups are safe. They're set up, and I filled them myself. I cleaned them myself, so I know they're clean. The water is the most perfect water, and I know that it's safe to drink. And here comes the universe to present another cup full of, I mean, it's unknown. It's but like, it could be the best cup of water you've ever drank from the cleanest cup, and it's got so much to offer. Yet you're like, no, I know that this is safe. I know this is safe. And it's just creating this real toxic energy in your life. Yeah, just major toxicity. And I need to release that. Let's come over to this Four of Wands here. Four of Wands. There's a fountain there. Let me look. The boat has arrived. The boat, it's like the Six of, it's like the boat from the Six of Swords there. You've arrived to the fountain here, and there's a chain. Sorry, I don't think I've ever seen this card before. I want to stare at it. Let me pull another card for it though. Ooh, okay. Oh, I love that. both these. So clarified by, we'll take both of them. Another 4. Clarified by the 4 of Wands, with the Hermit. But there it is too. Let's pull that back over this way. The seeking. There's this arrival here, wanting to arrive at something beautiful, wanting to arrive somewhere beautiful. But I feel like there's a but here. But what? Wanting to be safe. Oh. Wanting to be safe. That's what that chain is. That's what the trees blocking you in. Seeking something safe always. You're seeking something safe. But. Queen of Wands. But you are so much... so much more than that. I don't want to say more than that, but the universe is so much more creative than that. This card here, this it's very cut up here. This person has been like cut up into a million pieces, and they're painting that. Use the experiences that you have been through that may have made you feel the need to protect yourself, as opposed to, and I love too that stuff is growing from their armor. They've taken off their armor. They're totally exposed. There is this, they've been cut up, but they're using this to paint their life. And they've hung up their armor. There's like, I love there's like dead trees growing from their armor too. It's just dead. There's no need for it anymore. And they're ready to paint their life with the universe, collaborate with the universe, as opposed to this guardedness, and give up control too. I love that the hand is coming in, let's say the hand of God or the universe, and taking the head and taking, I got this. Look at how the difference too between these two. You have the person that is very injured and covered and got their bees of protection, and then this person that's completely exposed and in pieces, but totally fine. Painting their life, using everything that they have experienced to paint their life in a beautiful way, as opposed to this protected, wanting safety and wanting a safe place. I see the wanting a safe place. We all want to feel safe, right? We want to feel safe, but you don't need to, there's, let's pull one more card. You don't need to, it doesn't need to come from a place of toxic thinking, of needing to control. Just let go of that control a little bit. One last card, Spirit. The Star, sorry. There's that exposed too. I keep getting this lots of exposure, feeling unsafe, but that I almost wonder if embrace you don't embrace feeling unsafe. That's not what I'm trying to say. Is embrace the experiences that have made you who you are, and trust in the universe to have your back. I see this person has their back. They're busy. They're working with their emotions here, and they're busy doing stuff in the dark, and trust that the universe has your back. I love to, like right here, this flower growing behind you. and this bird too flying over, watching over in the night. And there's this idea that you can feel safe. It's okay. You can feel safe. If you needed to ever hear that you can feel safe, Spirit wants you to know you can feel safe and trust that you don't have to control everything, that you are safe. You are safe. All right, let's get some Archangel cards. Courage. Sorry. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. I just love that too. That safeness is that, like, you don't have to be scared. You don't have to be fearful. It's just saying have courage. Everything that you have been through has developed you into this really strong person, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to control everything, basically. Took the second one that came out too. Chakra clearing. Call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shape. This needs to be cleared out. It just needs to be cleared out because it's not helping you. It's preventing it's preventing the vastness of the universe from coming in. If you're trying to control every little aspect to feel safe, you're literally just staying within this little limited box of safeness. Let the universe paint with you. It knows where you're at. It, like, your guides they want you to know that they understand why you feel this need. You want a safe place, but that safe place already exists, and it's just trust. You just trust that everything's okay, and the universe wants to bring you in so much more than what you're trying to create by. If you could just let go of the grip. This is a message for me, man. I know. All right, Spirit. Should I pull one more? Okay, fine. I was about to just we'll pull a goddess card. One goddess card, and then end it. Which one? High Priestess? High Priestess Dinah, you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. This is, instead, I love that too. Both these people are very like, oh, and this goes to that crown too, is that you like instead of using it to control every aspect, your experiences, instead of like putting your effort into trying to control over like the smallest little details, like, oh no, if it doesn't work out to, like, when we go to the grocery store, if they're out of my favorite cereal or something, I need to buy like 100 boxes of cereal so I never run out, or whatever, whatever the case may be, this limited mindset of trying to control every little aspect around you. Use those experiences that make you feel that way, trying to control all like your life, into helping and teaching others. I mean, whatever it is that you've been through that makes you this way is beneficial to others around you. It doesn't necessarily mean you need to be like a spiritual teacher, but that that it was only ever meant to help you. Whatever you've been through, it wasn't meant to be like this sticking point that's made you into this like ball of anxiety and fears and feeling unsafeness. It was never meant for that. It was meant to break you down in a way of experience that would open you up to some type of deeper love or connection with others around you. All of our experiences are to do that. A lot of life gets focused on the stupid stuff, like money, fame, TV shows, movies, you know, like Instagram, your Instagram followers, your likes, your this, your clothes, your this, your car, whatever. All those things are stupid. And that is not what we came here to do. And it's fine if you get caught up in that, whatever, you know, each their own. It's just a distraction from the truth. And the truth is that all of our experiences were meant to break us into some, not break up, not necessarily break some, but ultimately mold us into this version of ourselves that has some type. Oh man, hold on. Just mute him. Somebody's calling. But it was meant to mold us into this to have some type of better connection with those around us, to have some type of ripple effect and it all comes back to love. So locking yourself away in a box and that's just not, it was never meant to do that for you. It was meant to open you up. And whenever you get there, you'll get there. But this is kind of a nudge in that direction, a needed nudge. All right, pile number 2, that was your reading. I hope that all resonated. If it did not, please pick another pile. If you could please like this video and subscribe to my channel, it would really help me grow. And I hope to see you on a future reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. This is your reading for a message meant for you, just for you. And I already have your cards laid out. You picked this, I don't know, what is this, Animal Oracle deck or whatever, and we got the butterfly. So very transformative energy going on here. I don't know why I'm seeing that like explosion of like transformative. Something maybe needs to transform, or maybe you are transforming from what you were into something else, or another version of yourself, or maybe there's a need to. So right away I'm seeing this Fool energy over here, and they're not paying attention to something. There's some type of worry and anxiety going on. And two, with this 9 of Swords is an interesting one because the swords are just floating there, ready to like, and you're just kind of like sleeping under this worry of like the potential of something. But not, I almost just get this idea of like anxiety too with this Moon card, because I pulled a couple of clarifiers. This like focus on worries and anxiety, and you're just like not even like looking at that. You're just possibly somebody that's you might be somebody that's very anxious and worried all the time, but you don't even like look at that or try to work on it or try to, you know, help yourself with it. It's just like, and it's yeah, I see too that, yeah, like this idea that it's causing chaos in your life because you're just sort of going through life about to fall because of it. So all right. So major anxiety vibes. This is definitely a reading for somebody that has lots of worries. You don't necessarily have to be diagnosed with anxiety, but somebody that has a lot of worries that they just aren't helping themselves at all. They just are staying worried, not looking at it. They're just living. That's what I basically am getting the message of. You're just living that way. You're just living that way. And it's just keeping you unsafe. Or not unsafe. What's the word? In like a limited, like you can't see properly is basically, you can't see the way because it's this anxiety. You can't possibly be on the right path either because of this anxiety. You're just kind of blindly going through life is what I'm getting, because just carrying this anxiety with you. So there's a need to transform that, to not be what you currently are, or maybe you are going through that, but a need to be free. Free. That's what that explosion is. This freedom to fly, to stop worrying about, like, what is a caterpillar? It's worried about eating enough leaves to get fat to become this butterfly, but it's just you're done with the caterpillar stage. You don't need to worry anymore. You need to move forward. It's causing sadness and pain in your life, and you're so much better than that. There's such a more beautiful version of yourself that's free of that, and bringing in this Ace of Cups is an interesting one. Let me pull one card for that, because it seems kind of like this limited Ace of Cups. I don't know if they're trying to tell me. Let's see. What are you trying to say here, Spirit, with this Ace of Cups? I feel like this Ace of Cups has like dried up, that your cup is not flowing anymore. Six of Swords, a need to move forward past wherever you currently are, like, and work through your worries and anxieties, and like that life is not like forward movement, basically, and freedom forward. There's forward movement and freedom from to, I don't know, create a better life. Life's not that. What is the main message here, Spirit? Strength. One of strength. That, let's see, what else, Spirit? Okay. Those are kind of dumping, so we'll take the two on the, oh, well, okay, maybe there's lots of forward movement. We'll keep that over here with that, and you've got a ton of strong female energy going on here. A lot of strong feminine energy. Strength, Empress, High Priestess, the Star, just all lined up. And then the Queen of Wands up here is, why am I just you are so much better than this. You are so much better than this worry and this, like, what do you, I'm getting the message of, like, what are you worried about? You're so strong. You're so abundant. You're so intelligent, not intuitive, and like you've got these gifts, these that you see past the whatever of life, like you see past like the fakeness of life, and like you have these like spiritual gifts even, that you're just incredibly in tune with life even, and then such a beautiful just beautiful energy, like hope and love and good vibes for the future. And like, what is it that you're so worried about? Why are you worrying so much? That's what it is just, what are you worried about? There's nothing to be worried about. There's nothing to be worried about. That's the main message here, is that it's just, life is so good. At least that's what I'm seeing. Okay, maybe for some, where does this worry come from? For some, where does this worry come from? a worry of like not getting what you want, or maybe overly emotional, or I don't know, I'm getting mainly that like the universe isn't gonna give you the things in life that you want. Okay, those two fell away. Oh yeah, like, okay, no. Okay, I see it now. We'll just put that there too. These fell to the floor, but whatever, we'll take them. Is that when life gives you something that you love, here it is, the ultimate of ultimate. Life has given me something I love so much, but here it comes to take it all away. Here it comes. Oh, here's that ending cycle too. This cycle of this thinking needs to end. This whole spread is a mess, and I think I'm just gonna leave it that way because I do feel that energy. But here comes life to take it away. Please don't take it away from me, life. I love this thing so much. I love it. And what is that? What are the things in life that you love? The ultimate, the 10 of Pentacles, your stability, your love, your family, your finances, your pets, your house, your everything. That if you love something and if it's given to you, that it can be taken away, and this in and out energy of the sorry, I'm stuttering. Stop stuttering. It's that nervous energy I'm picking up on. The fickle energy of the Knight of Wands. The here I come and then I'm gone. That energy. And I feel that you're just worried that anytime something comes in, that it's going to leave. But that's Spirit. What I don't. I mean, yeah, no, it's not. That's not the case. What Spirit? What do you want to say about that? Actually, no, I don't. That deck's not right. What do you want to say about that, Spirit? Oh, there's the moon again. Yeah, the moon over there. 2 of Wands and the moon. I love that they're holding a moon. So forward, that pause before. Hold on, let me just stare at this for a second. Okay. I love too that this hand here has been given something. There's something that you have been given in life. This is going to be a message for somebody very specific. There's something in life that you have been blessed with. And it's seeing. Okay, first, okay, sorry. This is very, very specific, especially with this High Priestess and this moon. There's something, you might have spiritual gifts. I don't know. I know that's not, doesn't go with what I was just asking there. But there's a specific message that you've been gifted with something. That I almost wonder if you're not able to fully access it or something because of this fear and anxiety. But okay, that's just a very specific message for one person or maybe two, I don't know. But mostly that this hesitation of worrying of what you've been gifted, will be taken away. It's creating like havoc and, like emotional turmoil in your life it's just basically unnecessary. It's unnecessary emotional turmoil over worrying about the things in your life being, coming and going. Life is all about the coming and going anyways. That's going to happen. So worrying about it is just not going to be helpful at all. It's not helping you. So letting go of that worry. I mean, what does worry even do? It doesn't do anything. Worrying is never going to be helpful for you. All right. It's just creating an emotional mess, basically. An emotional mess in the adventures of your life. All right. Let's pull Archangel card. Gifts from God. Okay, I'm sorry, but there is some type of, look, there it is again, the accepting of something. There's a specific message for somebody here of like some type of gift that you have been given in this life. And I don't know if you're not quite seeing it or if this anxiety is blocking you from accessing it, or I don't know, but also just in general, hold on, gifts from God. We angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. That just because something is given to you does not mean that it will be taken away. And that limited perspective is just not helpful, and it's causing pain in your life. This is something I suffer with all the time. I worry that the people that I love will be taken away from me. I worry that if I love something too much, that it will be taken away from me. And what is the point of that thinking? It is such a horrible mindset to have. Like, that's a horrible way to live your life, is always fearing if you get too close to something, that it will be ripped from your arms, that the universe. I did this meditation the other day where, like I occasionally do inner work and stuff, and it was specifically on this subject. I got myself into a pretty sad state, which I like that, because I do think that crying is this, like, if you cry about something, if you think about something and tears are right there, that means that's something that you need to work on, and like have those tears, let those tears flow, right? And so what I got to was my mantra that came out was, the universe wants to torture me. The universe wants to torture me. That is basically my idea. Like God, the universe, I believe in it all, but like that the universe wants to hurt me. I don't trust the universe. I feel as though it wants to, every time I love something, it will take it away from me. And that's why it's very difficult for me to fully love something. And I think I'm very locked away. My love is still quite tamped because of that. And I don't think my heart is open as much as I like to think it is. I wonder what it is truly like to love, because I don't think I let myself fully love. And I think that's what's going on with you as well. And you might be able to relate to that. So that's why I just had that long dialogue there. But yeah, the thought that the universe is always trying to hurt you is, that's a tough one to live your life thinking. Una, easy does it. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So give yourself, there's that bird again too. I love that dove is in that as well, like almost nurturing you too. Is that that perfect timing thing too. Okay, so like I said before, if things go from your life, if things that you love are taken from your life, it does not mean that the universe has wronged you in some way, or that you are undeserving of love, or that the universe is going to do it again and over again. You're just going to be this pile on the ground of sadness, and you can never love anything because it will be easily ripped away. No, everything happens for a reason. So if something was removed from your life, that means that thing, it was meant for whatever period of time that it happened, and it is no longer part of your life experience anymore. So just I love that there's this kind of like collaborative, I don't know why I keep getting collaborating here, energy here with this dove. This dove has arrived in this Ace of Cups here to deliver you something overflowing and emotional and loving and beautiful. And it can fly away anytime that it wants. It's a dove, it has wings, it can go, it has choices but just love things in the present moment. Don't worry about the potential of them leaving. I know that's easier said than done. I worry about everything, so no judgment, man. All right. I hope that all resonated. Pile number 3. If it did not, please pick another pile. And if you could please like this video and subscribe to my channel, it would really help me grow. And I hope to see you on a future reading.